Huh? What? Did someone hear me? Oh, hang on. Whoever that is, just let me finish. Yeah, coming. Hi, whoever you are. Why? Well, that's quite a blank stare. I'm not speaking to the actual owner of the body, am I? Fun. You guys are so awesome at catching intruders. So who's actually in there? Irene? Jacob? Ah, I'm speaking to Eterna. Come. Bring her inside. You know what chair to set her in. Now, where is the rope? Not here. Not here. Oh, right. Iva used it last. Iva, could you be a deer and possess the rope for me? Then unwrap yourself around our visitor, would you? Thank you so much. Now, let's address who our new friend is. This should be fun. Let's see. Okay, that's the glance over. So obviously the adventuring sort from her gear. Likely with that guild that's all over the map. The right shoulder has the symbol of the Sundance Empire. So likely not the murderous hunter type. Hopefully. Empty bags. Collecting stuff, maybe? Okay, I think it's time I talk to her. Hi. You are likely wondering many things. But don't worry. I'll explain them all as best as I can. So, right now you are possessed by my friend Eterna. Yes, I said possessed, as my friend is controlling your body right now. I know you can still see and hear me though. So, a few things before Eterna steps off of your body. So, focus those ears, okay? First thing, you are probably freaking out and wondering about how you can get yourself out of this mess, correct? I assure you there are a few ways, and we'll talk about them when you get your body back. Some things to do, so you don't really mess up your chances. When Eterna gets out of your body, don't flail about, please. You are hopelessly surrounded. You can't see them, but there are about 30 entities in the room besides me and you. And they are very protective of me. And you can most certainly walk out of here at some point. I hope you got all of that. Okay, Eterna. You can let her go now. Oh, wow. That was really easy for her. Eterna, was getting in just as easy? It was. Interesting. No. There is no need to look so frightened. Yet. So, my new friend, whatever were you doing in the swamp? Herbs, mushrooms, and the like. Sounds like someone is making medicine. Or maybe something more fun. Me? I am Alaric Thornheart. And you, my friend, are in my swamp. Our swamp. Myself and many dozens of ghosts live here. Well, live isn't the right word for them. Reside. Yes, that'll do. The ghost and I reside here, and you got far too close to my home. So my little ghost possessed you and brought you to me before you did any harm to us. Hurt you? Not without a reason. You merely wandered too close. It's not like you attacked me or my many ghosts or anything like that. Oh, you ask a very, very good question. Why does it seem I see and hear ghosts when you can't? Simple. I've trained myself to see and hear them. Most of you living sorts can't even perceive them at all. Question to help explain. Have you ever been into ruins or maybe a dungeon? A cave? Someplace very old in general. You have? Good. Now, have you ever had the instance of seeing something just out of the corner of your eye? But when you turn to look, there isn't anything there. I can't tell you exactly what you saw. You saw what most people see. A ghost. Now, did you know there is a reason most people only ever see ghosts at the edge of their sight? It's because the living mind can't comprehend what it's seeing, so it tends to see nothing at all. You can't see them, you can't hear them, you can't feel them touch you. Now, when a ghost is around, they take energy from the air to sustain themselves. Most people can feel the temperature go down. Didn't feel that just before Eterna jumped into you. See? That's... Wait. You heard something too. Tell me. You heard voices right before Eterna jumped into you. And your body was simple to take over and release on top of that. Things just got very exciting. Sorry, friend, but you will be staying a little while. I simply must do some tests. Oh, I most certainly can keep you here. If not me, plenty of my friends are strong enough to possess you. Not all of them, but I'm working on that. You just sit tight. Oh, why such a panic-looked adventurer? You should be excited. We might learn stuff after all of this. You aren't scared of a little ritual or two, are you? You'll be fine. Probably. Let you go? No. Absolutely not. Your body or mind, for that matter, seems to be naturally compatible with spirits. This needs to be explored. You could even improve the lives of the ghosts here. Help them move on. Move on. You living people think all ghosts want to move on. Some ghosts like it here. You people always think that they stay here because of past grievances, regrets. Why can't someone stay here because they simply want to? Okay. I get it. You guys can stop now. Sorry. I can normally control my temper. Be glad the ghosts are here. I just got yelled at by like 12 different people to calm down. You only ask a question in a panic. You don't know any better. Not your fault. Not entirely. So the simple thing is to teach you. Since you'll be here anyway, give you something to do other than be a plaything for all my ghost friends. Oh, that's a lovely look on your face. Now. Settle down. You'll just have to get used to being off and on possessed around me. I even let them possess me for a time. It's great fun, honest, to just let someone take the reins on your body while you let the mind relax doing whatever. It's a great way to de-stress. Yes, they might make you do oddball things, but it's all harmless. So, what happens now? Simple. You're going to stay here while I use various magic on you. See why your body seems to work well with my friends. Hopefully I learn a few things and you can go after that. So, really quick house rules. My words are the ones that matter. Even the ghosts around you obey me. What I say goes. Secondly, under no circumstances are you to use violence. You and I are always being watched. Anything you do, I'll know about it. Got it? Now I'll find you a place to sleep while you just play with my friends. I'll try to not have it on the floor, but I'm the only living person that is normally here, so yeah. You have fun now. Oh, no. I don't have to untie you. Eva never left the rope, so she technically has been hugging you this whole time. Isn't she a sweetie? Now, we'll talk more later as I can see about 7 of my friends just hovering around you, waiting. Now, everyone, do be gentle with our guest now. She is going to help you guys in the long run, so no permanent damage. Scaring them is fine though, as always. Well, it's been a great time watching you squirm. But I need to get a few things ready. And you'll have a lot of undead to play with. I'm done, friends. Play nice. Oh, this will be fun to watch. Yes. Struggle against my friends, adventurer. They like it when you struggle. Much more fun when their prey has a little fight in them. Wow. You actually are lasting longer than I thought. Probably because you knew it was coming this time. Come on, you can do it. Oh, they got you. Let's see who has you now. Oh, look. See? Eva just undid herself from around you. Ghost hugs. Now who is there? Hey, none of that now. Though I suppose that means Irene is the one in there. Oh dear. Well, hopefully she would try anything funny with your body. Have fun, you guys. Not that the adventurer has much of a choice. Tata. Hey, sleepyhead. Up. Oh, no, 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 no. No whining. Else I'll have someone make you get up. Good afternoon. I do hope you slept well. How was sleeping with someone else in your head? Oh, you make the best expressions sometimes. Now, no, no. Come along. We need to talk. So, the past while I've been burying you in question to no end, while in between times my friends have been playing around your body. They were gentle with you, right? They followed the no hurting you rule. That's good. I don't want them to become something they aren't. And I'd like to apologize for what Irene and Laverna did to us, with them possessing us both and forcing us to kiss for a while. Yes, they were both laughing hysterically the whole time. I heard every bit of it. Be glad you didn't. Laverna's laugh is rather loud. And I'm getting off topic. Sorry, adventurer. So, I've asked you a lot of questions. While you have complained some, you have followed the house rules. I think it's only fair that I let you ask a lot of myself and the others. And I've got a bit of waiting for you while the ingredients for the next magic I'm going to cast on you finish cooking, and the like. So, go ahead and ask all those questions of yours. A decent question. The reason for why so many ghosts reside here is simple. I bring them all here. As for how I do that, look at my hat. You see the big, large, spider-shaped stone adorned there? That's actually a huge soul gem. I can place ghosts inside of it and carry around them once I dispose of their anchors. An anchor, we think of it as a tether that binds a ghost to a location, time, or an object. I've honed my mind and body to perceive this thin wire that most ghosts have. I place them in the soul gem, destroy the anchor, and they are free to go wherever they wish. Though not all ghosts have anchor, some can wander without such with no issue. The weaker ones that must have anchors. When I find them, I use magic to bind them to my home here. No. I do not force them to come with me. Well, not completely true. I generally speak with them at length and convince them to come live with me and the others. You'd be surprised just how often the prospect of not being alone anymore does for the spirits. They hope into my soul gem, and I unbind and take them home. Once I force, those ghosts can't get a choice because they aren't able to choose. They are what I call hollow. Think of it as the body is alive, but the mind is not. They don't remember where they were, who they were, nothing. They simply exist. I forced them into coming here and placed several enchantments. They may be gone, but I don't have the heart to hurt them. So I make them into servants, give them a purpose, rather than simply exist until they become nothingness. I don't like talking about it. And it's hard to see after you've seen all the delight the others have. The others, they, they are great. Tons of fun, lads and ladies. Sure, the numbers make things hard to remember sometimes, but they live here and are one very chaotic family. One which I adore. Huh? Guys, you all are making me blush. Stop it. So sorry, I suddenly got affection from every direction. But stop. But unlike what you living sorts believe, most ghosts just want to interact with the living, and the grand majority are harmless. Some older ones just want to speak to others. The young ones wants to play with other kids. But remember that most people can't see, hear, or even feel them. Can you imagine the loneliness? Seeing all these people, but they can't see you. That's why I bring them here. I can see them, they can see each other. They are no longer alone and live happy lives here. They protect me from the vile creatures of the forest, and I protect them from you. Protect me? Of course they protect me. I gave them a home and dozens of friends. The stronger ones are able to attack things like wolves to shoo them off. I even let them possess me so they can share my senses. They can only see and hear in ghost form, but in one of our bodies, they feel, they can smell, they can taste. When a ghost possesses you, they take control of your body, but they also share the senses of the person they are in. Anything you can perceive, both you and the ghost within you experience. Didn't you notice you could still see, hear, smell, and feel while you were under their control? It's because they don't want to rob you of what they lost. As for now, they are so strong even in the daytime. Totally my fault. I spend my time here learning ways to make them stronger and stronger so they can do more things without possessing people. I also strengthen others so they can possess folks if they want to be able to. Again, with this, the undead are dangerously mentality. Weren't you listening earlier? Most ghosts are harmless. They simply want to be known. To be unseen and forgotten is one of the worst things that can happen to a spirit. Their psyche eventually breaks down and then they become the dangerous types of undead. Just like us living folks. Ghosts aren't born evil. That's why I do this. To save them, protect them. Just because their bodies are gone doesn't mean they aren't allowed to have a future worth having. If only more of you people understood that. Just didn't assume the worst every time. Especially those holy types. I can't stand them. They don't understand what they're doing to them. Holy types. The people are like priests and stuff. The ones that exorcise ghosts. Now for demons or devils, it's fine. They just get back to their home plane. But ghosts? They get destroyed. Have you ever heard stories of a spirit screams as they are expelled? That's their dying scream as their soul and essence are torn apart. Torn to pieces like a piece of parchment. They can't even return to the live stream after that. It removes them from all existence. Not even the gods can bring them back. It's worse than murder. It's... What? Everyone, why are... Yes, they're talking to me. They don't want to hear me cry. They apparently felt my pain, and they all came running. Well, some of them run, others float. Semantics. Thank you so much. Everyone, I'm better. I'm better now. Thank you. Do I know of a way to help you see them? Of course I do. But why would you ask? To see the truth with your own eyes. I can understand that. There is nothing more powerful than seeing it yourself. But are you sure? That's a full-blown ritual. It's going to take a while. You want it because of how they seem to treat me. I'm certainly not going to say no, but it means you'll be here longer. Ah, yes. You did come here for work. You know what? Why not? While you and I prepare for the ritual, I can have my friends do that job for you. They likely know where a lot of stuff you are looking for is anyway. As for the ritual itself, I'll have to gather a few things, then brew a potion to knock you out for a while. Then I will hopefully be done when you wake up. Oh, it's at least a full day. I'm transferring something from my head to yours. We don't want to mess this up. I'd say more, but looking behind you, Eterna wants to play more. Yes, you are probably getting possessed again. It's her decision, though. Oh, Eterna, if you see Cassandra, could you tell her to keep an eye out for salamander eggs again, please? Awesome. Well, I'm sure you might have more questions, but they'll likely be answered once you can truly see them for what they are. Come here, you. The hug is an apology for me ranting for a bit there. And one last thing. Thank you for giving them a chance. The spirits who are often so ignored. So neglected. You go play with Eterna now. I'll see your job done in the meantime. And you enjoy yourself. Or at least try to. Man. I'm exhausted. That ritual was an all-nighter. I don't know how I'm awake right now, honestly. I used up so much magic energy. And the spell itself took hours. And look at her. Somehow still asleep. I'm jealous. I find myself unable to understand you, adventurer. Most people kick and scream the entire time they are here. But outside the initial shock, you have been well behaved. Sure, you struggled against the possessions, but it was per their request. Some of them like the struggle. You are either very dumb, very brave, or what I think is the case, very understanding. You seem to have opened your heart to the ghosts. Hell, I think I've heard talk of one or two of my friends developing a crush on you. That would be a fun experiment. I know you can't hear any of this, but thank you. Thank you for giving my friends a chance to show you their reality. The real them. I thought I was the only one willing to interact with them for the longest time. Then you arrived. The world needs more people like you. Both the living and the dead would be better off for it. Maybe the gift I just gave you will help others on your travels. Please use it well. I kinda wish I had more time to understand you. But you aren't the type to stay in one place for very long. Still, You should be able to see and interact with any other spirits on your travels. Hopefully, you don't get possessed by a vile ghost. Should have maybe taught you ways to expel a ghost. Oh well. A bit late to try for that now as you are leaving soon. Oh, she is coming to finally. Everyone, get quiet. Her eyes and ears' new strength might overwhelm. So let me do the talking, please. Guys, come on. Shush. Welcome back. Oh. Slowly, okay? I messed with your brain. You need to take things slow as your mind sorts it all out. The others are hiding and being quiet till we know you are ready for anything. 2 days. You've slept 2 days. In the meantime, my friends have gathered a great deal for your original reason for being here. And to see if this worked, let's have you slowly come into view. Hey, you reacted, so you can see them. Now, just one of you say something. Doesn't matter what. And you, adventurer, repeat what they say.
Can you hear us, human?
Yes. It worked. Oh, I'm so glad. Now you can really see the spirits for what they are. Please don't waste this gift, adventurer. You can now see the world in ways most folks never get the chance to. Being able to speak to the unseen. I can only imagine the good you can get from it. Sure, not everyone will be the talkative sort, but at least you have the option now. But next thing is definitely something in your stomach. You have to be starving. Feeling better after you've got something in you? I can tell you are stressed out. Hearing a dozen different voices outside mine. While you keep eating, I'll explain just what I actually did to you and what you can do with it. That work for you? Shh. Don't talk with your mouth full of food. Could have just nodded. Anyway, what I did after you took the sleep potion, I then undressed you and wrote runes in enchanted ink over your body. Yes, I saw you naked. What of it? I live in a house literally filled with dead people, some of which have used your body as a puppet. Though it's mostly just them playing. Getting naked is not the oddest thing in the world here, honestly. After that, I began the ritual to move my knowledge into your head. This burned away the ink I covered you in, as some from my head got copied and put into yours. I don't know how long it'll take your mind to adjust to all of this though. But once it does, seeing ghosts and other types of spirits will become automatic. What? Oh, no. Don't tell me you took your job from the settlement at Indigo. Oh my goodness. Yes, you'll see many ghosts there. The past war between Sundance and Draka scarred the land, and the Battle of Indigo Plains was the worst of all. I've been there myself a few times. It's a place of horror. The dead outnumber the living by at least 4 times. And a fair number of the spirits have gone hollow. It's where I found a few of my friends. I saved the ones I could and the rest alone. Can anything be done for them? Yes and no. Why do you ask? The hollows can't be helped. The rest you'd have to convince them to leave. That's correct. Dealing with the anchor comes next. But why are you asking all of this suddenly, adventurer? You have your reasons. Fine, fine. Don't tell me. I know the food here isn't the best, but I assume you are leaving soon after you've gotten your strength back. Well, I know a few of my friends are going to miss you. Or just messing with you. Do remember to grab the bags by the door on your way out. You need those to finish your job after all. And admittedly, the company was nicer than expected. Normally, people just beg for their release the whole time. Call my friends demons and the like. You never did. Welcome, change of pace. Well, I'll get to my own work and let you finish eating. You may leave when you wish. My friends won't stop you. Good luck with your journeys if I don't see you leave. Otherwise, please do try to say goodbye to my friends if you can. I know there are a lot of them though, and thank you again for giving the dead a fair chance. Oh, sorry. I did forget to answer that. How one destroys a ghost anchor varies. If it's an object, simply destroy the object, preferably with the ghost's permission. It's normally important to them. If it's a location or a time, you need to be able to see that thread I mentioned earlier. Then use a strong but focused dispelling magic on the point of origin for the thread. The end, not on the spirit. If done correctly, you never need to touch the spirit in question. Or you can make something like an enchanted knife or something, then cut the thread. I've not done this method myself, so please be careful. It's probably safe, but I'd not be willing to test it. Alright, I will be catching some sleep now. Take care, traveler.
Hey, wait! Traveler, wait! Stop struggling, you.
We need to talk. Stop it!
Just give up. I've never lost here.
Phew, finally.
Sorry for possessing you so suddenly.
You are actually getting better at fighting us off.
But you've never won so far.
Now, keep yourself calm, adventurer.
I'm not going to hurt you or make you do anything funny. I just...
Desperately need to talk to you.
I'm going to move somewhere, okay?
Hopefully the others can't hear us.
I'm really sorry about this.
I know Alaric and Lucida said we couldn't stop you, but I'm breaking the rules for their sake.
I want to talk to you about the silly witch we live with. Also, you can talk to me in here now.
Merely think about it and I can hear it. Like that. I heard you just fine.
Any ghost that should be able to talk to know why we have you possessed. Though we'll hear all your thoughts, so don't think of anything perverted.
Although some ghosts might enjoy that.
Anyway,
This should be far enough. I'm gonna let you go now, just hear me out. Please.
that's all I ask. I'm really sorry about this, adventurer.
But I don't know who else to turn to. We ghosts saw a lot of things while you were out. Happy things.
Butterfly feel worried Alaric is depriving himself of.
We are very grateful for everything you've done for us. Saving us from ourselves,
Giving us a place to live.
helping us grow stronger so we can interact with the world more.
He has long stopped doing the same for himself. We can't remember any time in the past few years he took the time to care for his own needs over ours.
Is there anything you can do to help us? We ghosts have already tried every idea we can think of.
I think it's time we ask someone alive for help. Do anything. We don't know the world as it is now, but you do.
At least more than us. We are afraid our protectors completely closing themselves off from the world.
To never interact with other living people. Please, tell me you can see how it's not healthy. We don't care how you do it, but please, help them to open to the world again.
You think you know of a way? Can we help at all?
Call them our ghost father. Why?
I can spread the word to the others then. Whatever your plan is, please be safe.
You are going to do what? Why on earth are you going to do that? It could really get Alaric in trouble.
You know of someone who wouldn't care who we are. They would hear us out anyway?
But we can't trust anyone from the church. They are the ones causing all of the issues.
Surely you can't go there. You'll get yourself in trouble. Just... Please understand.
All of us here in Mist Grove, we don't have many friends at all outside of this place.
We aren't really able to handle losing what little we still have, but
Thank you for at least being willing to try. Seriously.
from all of us, I don't know what we would do otherwise.
We've tried everything, and
I would like to apologize for the rough time when I possessed you.
I tried to tell you.
That you weren't... Yeah, we were getting too close, but...
Well, you know what happened.
Well, because you couldn't hear me, but... Now you have a chance to make life for everyone here, for the better.
I likely need to get going now. Someone is bound to know I'm missing. Hey,
Safe travels, adventurer.
and I bravely plan success.
Stay in one piece, okay?
What? Go away.
It's the adventurer from before.
Fine. I'm upcoming. God's even at this hour. You realize what time it is, right? What the heck do you want? What is that? Why do you have a soul gem? No time to explain what. Hey! You can't just push into my house. What do you think you're doing? What? There's a. Oh, just give me the darn thing. There is definitely someone in this thing. Oh my gosh, you. In my workshop. I need the jars of yellow powder, the red moss, and the black dot looking thing. Get them now. Hey. You're okay, little one. Shh. Try to keep calm. You are in a safe place. We'll make you better. I've got this. Get outside and tell the other spirits to keep out. They'll know why. Oh, what happened to you, little spirit? And questions for later. I'm sorry, but you will feel this. Whether it hurts or not is out of my control. Come on. Why do these spells feel like they take forever to cast? Eye of Twilight, grant me the refreshing breath of life. Flow into this fading soul and restore its link to the world. Renew its formless form. Thou power to stand on its own once more. Gratis on mortalis. Okay. Let me get all of this straight, because that was a lot to take in. Stop me if I get any of this wrong. So after you left, you went and dropped off your things and got paid. Then you headed toward the capital to report to the guild you work for. You then go to one of the temples to Roshanara to pass on a letter to try and speak with one Elena Springs. Are you insane? Why the hell would the Archbishop of all people talk to you in the first place? She surely has far more important stuff to do. Yes, you didn't need the letter because she was actually already present. Then you tell her about me. Did you forget how witches are perceived? God, you could have get me killed. The ghost father. What ghost father? Making me sound like a villain is some crappy play. She's the one who allowed you to take possession of a soul gem. That explains the engraving on the stone. Okay. What did she say about all of this then? She wants to meet me. Please tell me you didn't say where I lived. Hired you to what? I'm not going to the capital. I'll be strung up and hung as soon as I reach the gates. She gave you a dawn sigil. Wait, doesn't that mean she gave you a symbol of her authority so the guards and hunters can touch me? If that's true, then she's serious. She actually wants to meet me, and she herself hired you to see me safely there. What is happening right now? Why did you do this? Chance to get the truth about ghosts. You're not wrong. If anyone could change the way the living of this country treats the dead, Archbishop Springs is certainly the one to do it. Being a war hero and crazy strong healer. I can't leave here. I just can't. I can't bear the thought of my friends not having their protector here. That's true. I have made them strong enough they can defend themselves. It's not like I'm not coming back. Let me think on all of that. We've something else to talk about. So after talking with the Archbishop, on the way here you hear people talking about an angry spirit messing with things in the town of Broma. You decide to figure out things using the sight I gave you. You discover it's the spirit of a child and not some angry demon. The child was desperate for attention, obviously, and was tossing stuff around in a bid to get people to notice them. You tried to tell people of this, but in the end, the priests were called to the town anyway. During that time, you spent several nights trying to coax the little one into the soul gem, so you could bring him to me. But they didn't trust you, I knew it. Eventually, the priests began the exorcism. You then decided to interrupt this by hitting one of the priests over the head with the nearest item you could grab. It was at this point, Spirit finally took up your offer to hop into the soul gem. But it was already weak at that point, so it was just able to do it. It then ran through another priest and fled the town. And you traveled pretty much whenever you had the strength to do so to get them to me. Good Lord. You are crazy. Absolutely nuts. You know that, right? Oh, them? Sleeping in my soul gem. I've dealt with a lot of damage their soul took. But the rest is on them now. I should be fine. It's more of, will they be the same after their experience? So, in summary, you went to the capital by chance, was able to speak to one of the most known people in all of the Sundance Empire. Now she wants to talk to me. You save a child spirit on the way back to me. God, you had quite the eventful trip, traveler. You really want me to go to the capital? I'd be risking myself and their future. Trust you? No, it's not my trust in you that's the issue. I don't trust anyone in the capital to do anything but try to kill me. Nothing to lose? Hello, I'm a witch. I lose my damn head. And another thing. Guys, please. I just can't leave you here by yourselves. Just leave you for weeks to fend off for yourselves. What kind of guardian would I be if I really can't do this. The Archbishop wants the truth directly from the Ghost Father. You never refer to me as a witch, right? You have a done, Sigil. You and all of my friends want me to go. They don't exactly know that I'm a witch. I could easily pass myself off as an ordinary mage. The difference between a mage and a witch? Mages get their magic through knowledge and study over the course of, several years. Me? I haven't have a clue where my power comes from. Sure, I've got a guess, but it's just sort of there, and stronger as I use it. But back to the main issue. You can promise I'll be safe outside of here. You'll be my escort there and back. Huh. You've thrown my life for a loop with this. You know that, right? Wait. My friends put you up to this, didn't they? Someone talked to you after you left. Oh, no. I'm very sure someone did. Come on. Who was it? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, for God's sake, just tell me. I'd find out eventually. Fine. Be silent about it. I'll get my answers from the ghost later. Am I going? Fine. I'm vastly outvoted and my friends would all rag me on like crazy if I stayed. I'll come with you to the capital. I need to do a few things to close up, I guess. Talk to the spirits and we'll get on our way, I suppose. This is such a horrible idea. I'll get some things, finish up what I can, and we'll head off. Just wait outside for me.
We'll be here when you guys return, so stay safe. Okay? Thank you, traveler.
Finally out of public. Oh heavens, I thought I was going to explode. How the heck do you guys even function around this many people? I felt like I was going to scream every time a guard so much as glanced at me. On top of the fact that you actually did get me in front of the Archbishop. What in the world is going on? She did listen to me. Amazingly, Archbishop Springs was not the person I assumed her to be. I thought I'd get interrupted constantly when I said something that went against her beliefs. Yet, she just smiled and listened. Only interrupting to ask me a question when she needed something clarified. You were right when you said she was different. Every other priest feels like they have a stick in their behind. God, yet she radiated this warmth. I saw you felt it too. We stepped into the room with her and I watched your body visibly relax. I felt my worries and fears get taken with the wind almost. I think magic is in play. Not that I'm complaining. Calm is indeed better than panic. Her presence was very strong as well. But instead of fear or looming over one's head, hers lifted you off the ground. Made you wanted to fly. Her decision? Oh yeah, that wasn't expected either. She was going to bring it to her fellow clergy and speak at length about the dead. What's scary, I believe she's going to do that. She never felt like she was lying. Though it seems like she did figure out I was a witch. She caught your lie about my identity right away, apparently. She knew that, and yet she... Uh-huh. No. You're fine. It's all right. You were only trying to protect me and my friends with that lie. It's just something else that woman noticed. It felt impossible to lie to her. That woman's presence made no sense at all. She felt otherworldly. Me? Outside talking to her, I've been pretty terrified. The few times we talked to the guards here, I was trying to make myself as small as possible. Although it appears my ruse of being a mage is holding up. It saved the Archbishop. Everyone thinks I'm just a standard fair magic user. Next. I was going to head back home, obviously. No need to hang around here any longer now. Your guild visit, huh? What about it? Someone like me. You're trying to recruit me now. Why on Iwara would they want me? This better not be something the others put you up to. No. They all said that about me. Sure, I care about the dead more than the living, but you living types aren't sensible in most cases. And I'm not neglecting myself. The spirits are just more important than... I'm important? The people never seen and left to decay are worth more time than me. God, you don't need to yell at me. Your question has merit. Who would watch over them if I'm broken into pieces? Do they at home really think I'm neglecting myself? Okay. Maybe I am. Maybe I focus on them so much I don't leave anything for myself. But what the hell can be done about it? I don't really have living folks around me. You really want me to join your guild? What would I even do? Specialist? I mean, sure, I probably know more about the dead than most other people in the world, but... Okay, what are you getting at? So you want me to basically join your guild so I can more easily travel and gather up the spirits that might otherwise get killed or forgotten? HQ. Okay. I suppose there's no harm in talking with your guild about this. I don't expect anything to happen, honestly. I really just want to go home to everyone. I'm taking a nap though first, and you cannot stop me. Oh, heavens. This was a tiring day. I'm going to sleep some before I do anything else. Good night. Or afternoon. Whatever the heck time it is, I don't care. Finally home. God, that took way longer than you said it would. No. Don't give me that look. I felt like you tricked me into a lot of things. What should have been a few days became a few weeks. Then almost 2 months. Oh, I did not enjoy my time out there. Okay, fine. When we went into those ruins, the look on the guard's face when that runic door unlocked itself was priceless. Even though it was just Eterna going through the door and unlocking it from the other side. We could see her. Everyone else couldn't. It looked like I just commanded the door to surrender. Oh, my earnings. Heavens, that's weird to hear still. My payment, I went to the capital to speak to the archbishop, but ended up getting roped into joining your guild at the end of my visit. Then we immediately had work given to us. They aren't in my hat, but I know what you mean. That job was basically me getting paid to make a few more friendly ghost friends. And I've got 4 new ghosts sleeping in my soul gem currently. As for the original question, probably get some living help in making this place bigger. Need more room for everything, really. I'm not looking forward to the sending stone going off though. Yes. I know I can just refuse a job if I don't like it or something. Still, to do anything with the living again, it's a bit frightening. Although it seems that the title you gave me has become official. I overheard talk of a few priests as we passed by the temple in Ulan. Seems they know of the ghost father. True enough. Much better than being called a witch. So, what about you? What's next for you? Huh. Oh. Yeah. That mass of smiling faces means they definitely want to play with you again. At least you can see them this time. Before you do, can I ask you something? I'm not good with this sort of thing. You mentioned once you started at the guild, you didn't really have a place to call home. Yes, a wanderer's lifestyle, yeah. But did you maybe want to stop wandering? I'm suggesting that if you want, you could move in here with me. Yes, we'll need to figure out a more permanent place to sleep, but after you left a while ago, everyone here missed you. Some of the spirits got very worried about you. Me? Well, not at the time, but then you did all of this. You saved the ghost, convinced some of the clergy to rethink how we interact with the undead. Outside your first possession, you had no problems whatever with the ghost. Then you got me a job. One I can use to save and help more ghosts. Heck, I can even use the funds to fix up my own home. If I can find folks that don't mind working in very haunted places. Anyway, you've given us here so much, and we've not given back the same in kind. So, I'd like to offer you a place in our home. You can come and go as you please. We'll even figure out getting you your own room here. On one condition. I was offering it for free. Whatever could you want from... Come with you on your adventures. And you promise we'll always return here afterward? You aren't trying to trick me into more things, are you? You like to travel with a friend. You see me as a friend. All of us as a friend? Really? I can see the ghosts being your friends, but me? Well, heavens, all I give you was a hard time and frightened you. I thought... You really are something, you know that. Fine. I'll come with you on our adventures. And if they wanted, some of the ghosts can come along too. But I get to pick which of our big spooky family comes with us. Got it? Oh, you want to start making food? But you did all the cooking during the job to those ruins. You didn't let me help at all. All right then, chef. Get to work then. Hey, before you do, come here. Thank you for opening up to us. I honestly thought no living person would care about me and all my ghosts. Thank you for trying to make life for the dead easier. People often don't care or don't notice. They are the try to force the spirit on or destroy them. You cared. You let us show that we aren't a threat to people. Mostly. Our mutual friends are going to mess with us a lot now. You know that, right? Oh, heavens, don't laugh. They'll possess us and do whatever the heck they want now. But seriously, thank you. We here probably can't thank you enough, and you'll hear it tons, by the way. Remember how many of us are here. Thank you so much. You can start with dinner now. I'll grab a few friends and we'll get you a temporary place to sleep while you cook. Somehow, the future here is looking a little brighter. Thank you, my dear friend. My Lucifer is lonely, standing here, killing time, can't commit to anything but a crime. Peter's on vacation, an open invitation. Animals, evidence, pearly gates look like a picket fence. Once you get inside, got friends who